Hello, and welcome back to the Cozy English Podcast. My name's Avery.
And I'm Melody. We are so happy you could join us today for another episode.
Today, we have a very practical, very useful topic for you. We're talking about something many people need to do, renting an apartment in English.
Exactly. Imagine this situation. You've moved to a new city, you're excited, and you start looking for a place to live online. You find a great-looking apartment and you think, this is perfect.
Right, so you make an appointment to see it, you go to the apartment, the landlord opens the door, and suddenly you don't know what to say. Your mind goes blank.
It's a stressful feeling. You need to ask important questions, but you're not sure how to phrase them in English. What are the right words to use?
Well, don't worry. By the end of this episode, you will feel much more confident. Today, you'll learn practical English for viewing a flat and asking all the right questions. We'll cover everything from the first phone call to signing the contract.
That's right. We're going to give you the key vocabulary, useful phrases, and we'll even do some role-playing so you can hear how a real conversation sounds.
So, let's start with the basics. Section 2, Key Vocabulary. Before you can ask questions, you need to know the right words.
Okay, the first and most important word is rent, R-E-N-T. The rent is the money you pay every month to live in the apartment.
Exactly. So, a landlord might say, the rent is $800 per month. This is the fixed amount you pay just for the space.
Next up is deposit, D-E-P-O-S-I-T. A deposit is an amount of money you pay at the very beginning, before you move in.
Right. It's also called a security deposit. The landlord keeps this money to pay for any damages you might cause. If you leave the apartment in good condition, you usually get the deposit back.
That makes sense. For example, you might ask, how much is the deposit? Often it's equal to 1 month's rent.
Our next word is utilities, U-T-I-L-I-T-Y-S. This is a very important one. Utilities are the services for the apartment, like electricity, water, gas, and internet.
Yes, and you need to know if utilities are included in the rent or not. If the landlord says utilities are not included, it means you have to pay for them separately from the rent.
That's a key question to ask. Okay, what about the furniture? An apartment can be furnished or unfurnished.
A furnished apartment comes with furniture, like a bed, a sofa, a table. Unfurnished means it's empty, and you need to bring your own furniture.
That's a big difference. And who do you rent from? You rent from the landlord. The landlord is the owner of the apartment. The person who rents the apartment is called the tenant.
Right. Landlord owns, tenant rents. And finally, the legal document you sign is called a contract or a lease, L-E-A-S-E. This document has all the rules, the price, and the length of your stay.
For example, the lease is for 1 year. This means the contract lasts for 12 months. Okay, so just to recap, rent, deposit, utilities, furnished or unfurnished, landlord, and lease.
Great. Now that we have the words, let's put them into action.
Those are the absolute essentials, but let's add a few more useful terms to your vocabulary. Okay, section 3, role play number 1, making the first contact. You found an online ad for an apartment you like. Now it's time to call or message the landlord.
This can be the most nervous part for many people, but it's actually quite simple. Let's do a role play. Avery, you be the landlord, and I'll be the person looking for an apartment.
Sounds good. I'm ready. Ring, ring. Hello?
Hi, my name is Melody. I'm calling about the one-bedroom apartment on Oak Street that I saw advertised online. Is it still available?
Hello, Melody. Yes, the apartment on Oak Street is still available.
Oh, great. I'm very interested. I was hoping I could schedule a viewing. Are you available sometime this week?
Yes, of course. I can show you the apartment tomorrow afternoon. Would 3 p.m. work for you?
Yes, 3 p.m. tomorrow is perfect. Can you tell me the full address, please?
Sure. It's 123 Oak Street, apartment number 4B.
Got it. 123 Oak Street 4B. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow at 3.
Sounds great. See you then, Melody. Goodbye.
Bye. And scene. See, that wasn't so scary.
Not at all. Let's break down the key phrases Melody used. First, you introduced yourself and stated your reason for calling very clearly.
Right. I said, I'm calling about the apartment on Oak Street. It's important to be specific, especially if the landlord has multiple apartments for rent.
Then you asked the most important first question. Is it still available? Sometimes ads stay online even after the apartment is taken.
Exactly. And once you know it's available, you can ask to see it. I said, can I schedule a viewing? Or I'd like to schedule a viewing. Viewing is the appointment to see the apartment.
It's a simple, polite, and direct conversation. The landlord wants to rent the apartment and you want to see it. It's a win-win.
Okay, moving on to the main event. Section 4, role play number 2, the apartment viewing. You've arrived and the landlord is showing you around. This is your chance to ask all the important questions.
This is the big one. Let's switch roles this time. Melody, you can be the landlord and I'll be the potential tenant.
Okay, sounds good. So, hi Avery, thanks for coming. Please come on in. This is the living room.
Wow, it's very spacious. I like the big windows. The apartment looks great. So, first question, how much is the rent per month?
The rent is $1,200 per month.
Okay, $1,200. And are utilities included in that price?
Water is included, but you would have to pay for electricity and gas separately. Internet is also separate.
I see. Do you have an idea of how much the electricity and gas bills are on average each month?
The previous tenant said it was usually around $80 a month for both, but it depends on your usage, of course.
That's helpful, thank you. Is the apartment furnished?
It's semi-furnished. As you can see, it comes with the sofa, the bed, and the kitchen appliances like the refrigerator and stove. But you would need to bring your own desk and television, for example.
Okay, that works for me. And what about a deposit? Is there a deposit?
Yes, there is a security deposit of $1,200, which is equal to 1 month's rent.
Understood. And how long is the lease?
We offer a 1-year lease to start.
A 1-year lease, okay. Just a couple more questions. Is there parking available? And what is the policy on pets? I have a small cat.
There is street parking available, but no dedicated parking spot. As for pets, small cats are allowed, but there is an additional pet deposit of $200.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for showing me the apartment. I really like it. I need to think about it, but I will let you know very soon.
Of course, take your time. Here is my card. Please feel free to call or text me if you have any more questions.
Perfect. Thank you again. And scene.
Great job, Avery. You asked all the essential questions. Let's review them for our listeners.
Thanks. So the big ones are, how much is the rent? Are utilities included? And how much is the deposit? These 3 questions are about the main costs.
It's also smart to ask for an average cost of utilities if they aren't included, just like you did. It helps you understand the total monthly cost.
Then I asked, how long is the lease? This is important because you need to know how long you are committed to staying. A 1-year lease is very common.
Right. And don't forget to ask about your specific needs. Avery asked about parking and pets. Your questions might be about laundry, public transportation, or the neighborhood.
That's a great point. It's a good idea to write down your questions before you go to the viewing so you don't forget anything important.
Okay, you've seen the apartment, you've asked your questions, and you've decided you want it. What's next? It's time for Section 5, role play number 3, making a decision and a little negotiation.
Negotiation can feel a bit intimidating, but it doesn't have to be a big argument. Sometimes you can ask for small things. Let's continue our role play. I've called Melody back after the viewing.
Okay. Ring, ring. Hello, this is Melody.
Hi, Melody. It's Avery calling. I viewed the apartment on Oak Street yesterday.
Oh, hi, Avery. Thanks for calling back.
I've had some time to think, and I'd like to take the apartment. I really like it.
That's wonderful news. I'm glad to hear it.
Before we move forward, I just had one small question. I noticed the walls in the bedroom have a few marks. Would it be possible to have them repainted before I move in?
Let me think. Yes, I think that's a reasonable request. We can definitely arrange for a fresh coat of paint in the bedroom.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much. So when can I move in? The ad said it's available from the 1st of next month. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. The apartment will be ready for you on the 1st. We can meet next week to sign the lease, and you can pay the deposit then.
Perfect. Let's set a time for that. Thank you, Melody.
And scene. See how that worked? Avery didn't ask for a lower rent, which can be difficult, but he asked for something small and reasonable.
Exactly. A polite question like, would it be possible to, is a great way to negotiate without being aggressive. You can use it for small repairs, a professional cleaning, or maybe even a slightly earlier move-in date.
And the key phrases to confirm your decision are simple. I'd like to take the apartment, or I'm very interested in renting the apartment. Then you can ask, when can I move in, to talk about the start date.
All right, we've done a lot of talking. Now it's your turn to practice. Welcome to Section 6, the practice section.
Yes, we're going to give you a situation and we want you to say the correct question out loud. We'll leave a few seconds of silence for you to speak. Are you ready?
Okay, situation number 1. You want to know the monthly price of the apartment. Pause and ask the question now.
You should have said something like, how much is the rent? Or what is the monthly rent? Great job.
Okay, situation number 2. You want to know if you have to pay for electricity and water separately. Pause and ask the question.
Did you say, are utilities included? Perfect.
All right, next one. You need to know about the initial payment you make for security. Pause and ask.
The question is, how much is the deposit? Or is there a deposit?
Last one. You want to know the duration of the contract. Pause and ask now.
You should have said, how long is the lease? Excellent work. Practicing out loud is one of the best ways to build confidence.
Wow, that was a lot of information, but hopefully very helpful. We've reached the end of our episode, so let's do a quick recap.
We started with key vocabulary like rent, deposit, utilities, and lease. Remember, those words are the foundation for all your conversations about renting.
Then we role-played the 3 main steps: the first call, the viewing, and the decision. We hope hearing those conversations makes it feel less scary.
Remember the most important questions. How much is the rent? Are utilities included? How much is the deposit? And how long is the lease? If you can ask those 4 questions, you're in a great position.
Exactly. Now you can talk about renting an apartment in English. It's a huge step, and you have the tools you need to do it successfully. Be prepared, be polite, and be confident. You can do this.
For your homework this week, we have a question for you. Please write in the comments on our website or social media, what is important for you in an apartment? Is it the location, the price, the size, or something else?
We love reading your answers. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening to the Cozy English Podcast.
We'll be back with a new topic to help you with your English journey. Until then, take care and bye for now.